Today, I want to speak on mind and intellect. You see, our life is full of experience. Till our death, we have been experiencing good, bad, positive, negative. There are four components to experience in our life. These four components are body, mind, intellect, and conscious. Out of four components, mind and intellect play very important roles to experience in life. Actually, mind and intellect is the experiencer. To suffer, enjoy, to the object, we come in contact. If these two components are in a perfectly tuned, then there is a rhythm, there is a orderliness. If it is not there, disharmony, disorder. That means if the mind and intellect are perfectly tuned, we feel cheerfulness, bliss, happiness. If it is not tuned, then we feel miseries, unhappiness, distress, sorrows, etc. You see that mind is a seat of emotion. Mind is a seat of anger, jealousy, love, hatred. And whereas intellect is a discriminating power, power of judgment, distinguish from right from wrong, real from unreal, etc. etc. For examples, come in a day-to-day life. In a family, there is a tragedy. In a family, death of a near and dear one. For example, head of the family died. Wife is very much upset. Whole family is emotionally charged. And if you go there and find they are so much emotionally charged as if they have lost their intellectual power. They are so much carried away by the emotions. No intellectual power is there. But you find there are some people who develop the intellectual faculty. They can poise their mind. But this intellectual power or faculty makes them so strong to face this kind of tragedy bravely. Whereas those who have not developed the intellectual power, they emotionally carried away. Then I can give another example. Mind is like receiving clerk. In the clerk in the office, they receive all mails and send to their officer in charge. But sometimes if clerk take action without sending the letter to the boss, officer in charge, there must be a disorder, chaos. So he should first send the letter to the office in charge and wait for his judgment, wait for his decisions, wait for his decisions. So, if it does not wait for the decision, there will be chaos, because office bearers is the in charge, is the intellect, and receiving clerk are emotions. So we should, whatever you are receiving, we should send to the intellectual faculty and wait for his decision, what comment he gives. In examples, in a family, father along with the children and wife has gone to a market to purchase cloth. Reaching this shop, children, wife, they are going here and there, different choice, this cloth, that cloth, पापा मुझे ये दो, इसको दो, उसको दो, इसके दो. Ultimately, father will take decision, ultimate decision to what things to be purchased. पापा किसी को बात माना नहीं है, सबका बात सुन लिया. सुनने के बाद उन्होंने डिसीजन दिया. ही द डिसीजन मेकर. दैट मीन्स दिस इज द इंटेलेक्चुअल फैकल्टी ऑफ अस फैमिली. सो दे एक्सेप्टेड. पापा जो कर दिया वो मान लिया. सो you have to give the importance of the intellect. Animals also, mind is there. They also mind, they are there. Mind is the seat of emotions. All animals, they are guided by the emotions. They have no intellect. So there is a difference between man and animals. Mind plus intellect equal to man. Mind minus intellect is animals, because he cannot take the right decision because there is no intellectual faculty. Man can take the right decision because he has the intellect. For examples, and pet dog, a dog is there and lying. If a little pull his tail, he immediately bark and attack you without knowing your intention. You just pull it out of love. But in case of a child or man, if you just touch your body, he will react according to your intention. If the intellect power is there, he can understand, yes, his intention is good, so he will react such a way. So there is a lot of difference between mind and intellect. And we are suffering in the life because we are not giving the intellect, importance of the intellect. Only we are giving the intellects of the, only giving the importance of the mind, carried away with the emotion, love, hatred, anger, jealousy. We are victimized by these four because we are living in the emotional plane. So perfect tuning you have to bring it. There is a beautiful examples of perfect tuning of mind and intellect. So in the road, one person waiting to cross the road, the person, he has eyes but he cannot walk, standing. Then another person came. He cannot see, blind, but walk. So both of them come together and help each other. Blind man sit in the shoulder of the other man who cannot see. So they both of them crossing the road. Who is sitting, his eyes he can showing the path, other person is walking. So emotion or mind sometimes is blind, no eyes. Intellect, it has eyes. He can see the right direction. And in practical life or in our day-to-day life, almost you are blind. Blindly following something without proper verification, without intellectual judgment. So, life, if you want to make your life blissful, cheerful, you have to develop this intellectual faculty, or you have to give the importance of it. So that you will not be carried away with the emotion. Most of the people, we are carried by the emotions, so there is a mess in our life. That is called love, blind love. Whatever good you are finding, it is outcome of the love in a properly directed. Emotion properly directed. Whatever bad you are seeing, it is also outcome of the love. It is not properly guided, misguided. So make your life blissful, cheerful by developing or giving the importance of the intellectual. Okay.